Could put the cover back on this. What a bonehead. Hello, everybody. JC, Franco. That's the lower lookout. It's pretty full. People keep looking at us up here and then say, go down there. So they're driving down that way a little further. We are back up here on Harris Grade again. Wasn't sure where to go tonight. I was thinking about going way down south to Higgis Beach or somewhere like that. But there could have been fog down there too. So we just decided to come up here for the night. After looking at, hold on tight, there's the brush fire cam that I use on Watch Duty or Alert California. There's two of them on those antenna towers right there. One of them faces due west and the other one's north. The one that faces due west does not get all the way down to the pads or south base. So you kind of have to know what you're looking at in order to figure it out. Oh. Okay. But after looking at the camera that's up there on the antenna towers, I could tell that the fog wasn't that high. And my big thing is tonight we should get jellyfish effect. The further east you go, the more jellyfish you should get. So if you got family or friends in Arizona, New Mexico, West Texas, South Utah, Fresno, Sacramento, anywhere along the Southwest United States or Mexico, call your peeps and tell them to go outside in 14 minutes and see if you could see the rocket, and then report back. Report back to Vandenberg rocket launches. I'm just bummed because I forgot the battery for my camera. I was charging it and I left the house without it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I left my camera right under the charger so I wouldn't forget, but I forgot. So unfortunately, we won't have no other video to post later. I got to get me a second battery for my camera. A second battery and a lens hood and Starlink. Because I almost went out to Halama tonight It looked really clear out there. Uh, these launches are good to watch from out there. The twilight effect launches, the jellyfish effect, because there's no light pollution out there. So it's really vivid to watch. But there's no service. So I'm trying to hold off to go out there until I get a Starlink, because I want to live stream these launches. Oh. Can you guys hear the music or no? Do I need to talk louder so I don't get whatchamacallit struck because people are playing music? Thank you, JC. I know it was actually like an hour earlier we had a launch a while back, and yeah, they were able to see it in Denver City, Texas, 1,200 miles away. All right, good. You can't hear the music. That's all I care about. Ooh,
Have you seen this before?
Oh, yeah.
Is this a good spot right here?
Oh, yeah. It's no different than the one down there.
Okay, that's what we were thinking, but we didn't know. This is our first time.
The rocket's going to go in the air, so once it breaks through the fog, you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you guys local or travelers?
San Diego.
Ah, all right. All right, see, we got San Diegans here tonight. See, and that's the thing, folks. They just asked if you could see the rise. Is this a good spot to see it? Because everybody's down there at the main turnout. And you see that white car right there? They're parked in a real shitty spot, and so is that car behind them. There's no shoulder right there. They're right on the edge of the cliff. So yeah, and the rocket's going in the air. The pad is over there. So nobody around here is going to be able to see ignition and liftoff and all of that. But once it clears the fog, everybody will be able to see it. See, Greg? People from all over the place come to watch these things. And yep, I've been down to San Diego to see one. A couple years ago, I was at a fling golf tournament in Escondido, and there was a launch. And I forgot where we went. I don't remember the name of the town, but we found some little condo complex with the back road behind it and a big old park above it. And yeah, it was actually cool seeing the rocket go across my vision, not stare at the ass end of it as it goes downrange. We got 9 minutes. What should I do? What do I want to do? We got 9 minutes. I'll be back in a minute, folks. You'll find it. Uh-huh. I'm supposed to be giving stickers or selling stickers, not giving them away. All right. If another one does what this genius just did, if you come up here, folks, please, if you come up here, Do not make a left across this road. You got cars hauling ass behind you. And then you got this turn right here that people come down the road fairly quick. What's up, Mikey Monster? Go to the top of the road up there. You make that right, and then you make a left, and you go up there a little bit more, and there's a wide spot you could turn around on. All right, hang on. Hang on. The head on the camera's loose. Even though we're not using the camera tonight. Oh, see? Missed it. That. Don't do that. Either come up from the backside or don't make a left, please. Oh, man. Mikey, you should have came down here and watched. Well, we haven't had a rocket launch for a few days. I forgot to write that down. My note card's all written all over because they keep moving the launch. This will be the first launch for booster 1103. Thank you, JC, for giving me that number. This, as far as I know, this is the first of 3 new boosters we received. Cool. This is the first of 4 new boosters we received. I don't know if all of them are brand new or if they're like 1081 and started their life out on the East Coast and then came out here. But this will be the first launch for 1103. The 21st launch of the year, the 20th launch for SpaceX. Don't forget, there could be a launch at 4 o'clock. The window opens at 4, closes at 9. So sometime tomorrow morning there could be a Minotaur rocket going off. So what'd you catch? Sorry, folks. My nephew's texting me about catching his first ocean fish. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. It's not even dark yet and the bats are already flying around. Oh, a halibut? Was it a keeper? Oh, no. 2 more bats. Híjole chingao. Why did I have to see them? I'm not a big fan of bats, folks. Hello, Renee. Hello, everybody that says hi so far. Oh, just short. You need it 5 more inches, Mikey. We're down to 4 minutes, folks. 4.5 minutes to go till launch. The fog seems to be staying away. Yeah. I wrote down some other stuff. A Vulcan rocket came to Vandenberg in early February 2026. There's over 11,500 in total Starlink satellites. Recently, one just blew up. Well, I'll tell Aunt Kim. Oh, look. Can you see it? Can you see it flying out there? Let's see. No, it flew away too quick. The interesting part is all the bats are coming from down yonder and going flying up the hill. Uh-oh, what do we got going on? Straight up above us. Oh, you can't really see it. There's a plane up there, though. Or is that a star? And I just can't see the plane. 3 minutes, folks. 3 minutes to go. Yep, that looks like a star up there. I'm worried about this fog bank right there. It's creeping closer and closer toward us. All right. 2:30. Sorry, Greg. Gregory. What's up? One of my coworkers is on here now. You just missed it, Greg. A little flock of bats flew by. Greg got to see me almost go crazy today. I was stuck in the corner of this house, and the house was full of birds. And then when I went in the back room, a bat came flying out. And all I said was, "That's not a bird." And went running out of the room. As I was trying to sweat some copper. Which means I had a torch in my hand at like, I don't know, 1,000 degrees or something like that. There he is. There's Mr. Greg. Well, folks, we're about a minute to go, a little over a minute. So that guy walking down the road right there, that's his car right there. And he's going to walk down the road to the other viewing area down there where all the cars are and all the people are. And as you can see, this little spot filled up. All right. That fog bank is still moving in. See, this is what I was worried about. If that moved over here, our visibility is going to lessen, because now we're going to have to wait for it to get even higher in the air to be able to see it. But once again, thanks for joining us on Vandenberg Rocket Launches. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe and turn your notifications on, because we never know when we're going live. And I'm not one of these guys. Oh, it's going to move in. All right. We're down to seconds, folks. There it goes. There it goes. You see it? Launch! And then we're going to lose it in the fog. And then we got to wait for it to come out of the top. Oh, you can see it right there a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, in this city, it's just going to stop in the middle of the road. All right, we should hear the rumble any second now. Here it comes. Max Q. And as you noticed, since Artemis 2 just launched, we only get that little small puff of smoke. And Artemis had a long streak of smoke behind it. Mainly because that's a solid rocket booster. This is not. This is a liquid. So it burns off different than the solid rocket. Essentially, you could look at Artemis as a giant firework. this one was going out to sea more. It looks like it's going along the coast a little bit more. All right. As you can see, it's getting wider. So that means it's getting more and more into the sun. Obviously, the brighter it gets, the more sun is shining on it. Uh-oh. Main engine cut off. Stage separation. Second stage ignition. Now, if you're out watching it anywhere, keep an eye out for the little things reflecting as falling from the rocket. Those will be the fairings. And most of the time, this time of night, you'll see little reflections of them. The light glistening off them as they fall back to Earth. This one, I think, is going to be another one from like, oh, there they go. I could see them. I could see the reflection in the plume. But last time people thought North Korea was bombing us. This time they're going to think it's Iran. Yep. You could see the little light right next to the booster. Yeah, you see it right there in the video, folks. That little dot next to the big dot. That's most likely the fairing coming back. One of them anyways. Look at how big that thing's getting. See? That's why I call it the sperm. Everybody calls it the jellyfish effect. I like calling it the sperm. Oh, yeah, you can really see the fairings coming back now. Now, the shitty part is with all this fog, we're not going to be able to see re-entry burn tonight. But if you guys know anybody east of here, Vandenberg, New Mexico, West Texas, Arizona, all of those folks are going to have a good jellyfish effect. No, the dot below the rocket, that's most likely the fairings. We're seeing the sun reflect off the fairings. The big dot in the middle is the second stage, which is the satellite. We don't see the booster at this point because it's just floating up there. Yeah, Mikey, go outside. You might be able to see it, dude. Look toward the high school. You might have to run your ass out into the middle of the street. Oh, attaboy. See? Go live, Mikey. Oh. But that is booster 1103 with its first launch of its lifetime. The 21st launch of the year, the 20th launch for SpaceX, on the 95th day of the year, the 14th week of the year, and I don't remember how many satellites are on it, like 23 or 25, something like that. And Full Metal Chad. Oh, I always forget to say ITM, folks. If you know, you know. If you don't, figure it out. But there goes booster 1103 fading off into the distance. And thanks for joining us again, folks. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share the channel with other people. And it's gone. It went behind the fog. Bummer. If that fog wasn't here, we'd be able to see re-entry. But we can't. So, boo-hoo. That looks kind of like a phoenix rising into the sky. Thank you, Miss Franco. I try. You know how much I love doing this crap. Well, folks, thanks for joining us again. I appreciate it. I can't believe I forgot my damn battery. Actually, I can, because I do stupid shit like that all the time. But until next time, thanks for watching. I think there's a booster tomorrow morning, but as you can see, all of that fog is going to be here in the morning. And I don't think I'm going to get up at 2:30 in the morning to go running around for a Minotaur rocket, which that's the other thing. The Minotaur rocket is way down the coastline. Look at another bonehead. Man. But Slick 8 is way down the coastline, like way down it. We'll go right there. That way you guys can kind of see everybody coming back up the road. But Slick 8 is way down the coastline. It's probably close to 8 miles from Surf Beach. And it's a very small rocket. It's smaller, half the size, not even half the size of a SpaceX. Maybe a quarter of the size of a SpaceX booster. I think that tower's only like 60 feet tall. It might be 80. I could be wrong. But I think it's 60 feet. So to see it good from anywhere around here is going to be a pain in the arse. Especially if there's fog in the morning, we're definitely not going to be able to see it. So I'm probably not coming out for that. So give it 4 days until the next SpaceX launch, which will probably be Friday or Saturday. But until then, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, all that good stuff. And see you next time. See ya.